Okay, welcome. This is a quick explanation on how to fill out the New Zealand customs form for importing a cat or dog into New Zealand or other pet. It's very important this form is filled out in a timely manner and correctly to ensure any delays are minimised. So just a quick explanation of how to fill it out. You must fill it out as it says in here. It's important that the actual owner of the pet fills it out and not the importer, although it does say that the agent or the importer, agent of the importer can fill it out. We have been advised that very rarely this can cause delays where customs hold or delay the process just because it's not actually signed by the customer themselves, or they may question a little bit that way. So where possible, it's always better for the customer themselves to fill this in. If that's not possible, the importer can complete it themselves and sign on behalf of. But just to try and minimise any risk of delays, we like to try and have the customer fill it out themselves. So, what you need to put in here is obviously your name, the flight number, which you will have on emails from us, date of arrival, again, you'll have on emails from us, ETA of the flight arrival, the AWB number, which is also called the airway bill number, which you will receive in an email regarding your travel with us as well. Put in your physical address, here in New Zealand that you'll be staying at, phone, work and mobile contact numbers, email, name of owner if you're not the importer, and name of the exporter, so the person that it's coming from in Australia, again, could be yourself if it's both people. Country of export, port of loading and port of unloading are pretty straightforward. Then just information about your animal, ensure that it's put in correctly again, number, age, type and breed. Just a note on the value to put in. Obviously, if it's a family pet, tick private, and if it's a family pet, just type in $50 as the value. You're allowed to enter a value of $50 for a family pet, just so you can get away with not having to pay the GST or customs component of importing a valuable animal into a country. In order for it to be considered a family pet, it does need to be neutered. However, you can import a pet as a family pet that isn't neutered as long as you can prove that it is a family pet. Now, this is done by photos, historical timelines, so it is highly recommended that you provide us with that proof if it's a family pet and it hasn't been neutered. Not that it needs to be supplied with application of this customs form, but just in case it's asked for, then we can ensure that we have it again to minimize any risk of delays. Then just need to make sure that we fill out the next section, ensure that if you are a New Zealand citizen, you are completing section 2. If you're not a New Zealand citizen or you have been away from the country for more than 21 months, you're completing section 1, and just ensure it's signed. Just a quick note on this: when you fill it out and sign it, just double check that all the details are correct, send it through to me. Also, just a quick note that you will need proof of visa if you're not a New Zealand citizen in order to excuse yourself from GST and customs for importing the animal. So it's a good idea again to provide proof of visa or proof of stay in the country if you're travelling in on a non-New Zealand passport. That's about it for the form. It's pretty straightforward. Any questions you may have, please feel free to leave them in the comments field and I'll do my best to answer them. Or you can ring us if you need any more information on 0800 135252, or email us at auckland@dogtainers.co.nz and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.